Okay, so up to the next transformations, and in this video we're going to do translations, which are pretty quick, and dilations, which is also pretty quick. So let's have a look at translations. So a translation is described as a column matrix, such as this is an example, meaning that the x number is being moved 2 points, that should be to the right, to the right. So we're adding 2, which means we're going to go to the right, and then we're going to move the y coordinate 3 points down. So here's how the matrix looks like. The new point is the old point plus the translation, and the notation, it's easy, T for translation, and then they put 2 numbers with a comma in between. Copy that and come across when you're ready. Okay, so we're looking at an example. Find the image of the point 1, 2 under translation. So basically x dash y dash equals the old point plus the translation, and so the answer is 4 and -3. So that's pretty straightforward, and we'll look at an example of moving lines, so come across when you're ready. Okay, so what is the image of the line 2x plus y equals 4 under the translation? Okay, so the first thing we do, if you want to slow it down, okay, so every point on the line is a coordinates. So that means that x dash equals x plus 1 and y dash equals y plus 2. So you can go straight to that. You don't need to show that step because it's a pretty straight one. So then we put those numbers. So the original equation 2x plus y equals 4. We've now got these new values. So we're going to go, oh, sorry, beg your pardon. We've got to transform, so x equals x dash minus 1 and y equals y dash minus 2, because we're going to put those points into those positions to get the new coordinates. So we've got 2 times x dash minus 1 plus y dash minus 2 equals 4, and then we just got to tidy up. So 2x dash minus 2 plus y dash minus 2 equals 4. So 2x dash plus y dash minus 4 equals 4. Again, this is showing all the steps. 2x dash plus y dash equals 8. And that is just about it. The last step, you just take the dashes off. And that's what the new line is. Okay. So you make an expression for x dash y dash, but you make x and y the subject, so we can substitute it into the x and y positions. You just move it through, and the last step is just take off the dashes. Okay. Let's have a look at the next thing. Okay, so dilation. We've got dilations in a few different ways. So dilation is just a stretch. The first one is called about the origin, and so we're just moving the point outwards by some factor, and the x and y are both being stretched by the same factor, and so basically x dash equals some multiple of the original, and y dash equals the same multiple of not x but of y, and so the matrix that works that is k0, 0, k, and the notation, they use the letter d for dilation, and if it's just a straight dilation in both directions, they say dk. Okay, this next one, stretching parallel. Okay, so the y number is still the same, but the new number for x has been stretched because x used to be here and now it's here, but the y value is the same, and so its notation is k0, 0, 1. The 1 means that the y doesn't change, and its abbreviation, in my notes I've got dx, k, which means that the x-axis is being stretched k. Okay, copy that, come across when you're ready. Okay, so next one is stretching about the y-axis. So the x hasn't changed, but the y has been stretched. So 1, 0, 0, k, we'll keep the x the same and stretch the y. And its notation in my book, I got dy, k. Okay, and the last one is a stretching in different factors in different directions, and it doesn't happen very often, but the notation, so we've got k in the x, could be, it needs a different number. Okay, 0, 0 is okay, and we have a factor for k, factor in the x direction, and a different factor. So this is like subscript. So a factor for the x and a factor for the y, and I've got in my notes it'll come as 2 different numbers. So here it'll have y comma 2. This one will be like 1 comma 3. Okay. So let's have a look at some examples. Okay. So I've got find the image of the line 2x plus y equals 4 under dilation 2, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So now we've got, so x dash will be 2x, y dash will stay as y. So changing the subject, so x equals x dash over 2, and y doesn't change, so we can just put y equals y dash. So we've got 2 times x dash over 2 plus y dash equals 4. So the 2's cancel out, so x dash plus y dash equals 4, and then the last step is just take off the dashes. And so that's the answer for that one. It's pretty straightforward. This is a single number, so it's going to be a stretch half, 0, 0, a half. So x dash equals a half of the old, y dash equals a half of the old. So changing the subject, we double. That's not a dash. Take that off. And so we've got 2 times the new x plus the new y equals 4. So 4x dash plus 2y dash equals 4. Divide through by 2, make the numbers a little bit smaller. And then that's it. Just take off the dashes. Okay, and that's the answer. So there'll be practice on that on your worksheets. Okay, thanks. Bye.